Well, as the dust settles on the passing of the GOP budget bill in Washington, there are some things you should know about how this could impact your taxes next year. You could end up with a bigger refund. In this Watching Your Wallet, your consumer reporter Cassidy Williams spoke to a tax expert about how you can start planning for the changes.
When President Trump signed the big, beautiful bill in July, within the hundreds of pages are changes that could impact your tax return next year. New Haven tax attorney Eric Green says one change in particular can make a big difference in Connecticut.
What they call the SALT deduction, the state and local tax deduction, was limited to $10,000. Well, if you live in Connecticut, there are many folks who spend more than that between state income tax and et cetera. That has now been increased to $40,000.
That means people who may have chosen the standard deduction last year may benefit from itemizing their deductions this year. That means you should start tracking and keeping records of your state and local tax payments now. Other things people need to start tracking are tips and overtime pay. The bill allows you to deduct the first $25,000 in eligible tips, and you can deduct up to $12,500 in overtime. But remember, that will only apply to federal taxes.
So if you live in Connecticut, Connecticut's going to tax all your income, including the tip income and the rest.
At this point, Green says it's unclear how these changes will show up on IRS forms, so you should do what you can to prepare all of your documentation as the year moves forward.
But I think the real challenge is going to be on the government side and the employers in terms of the reporting, and that I'm not really privy to how mechanically this is going to work. And frankly, I'm not sure that the government knows how this is going to work.
Green thinks with all of these changes, many people could see a bigger refund next year if they take full advantage of the new deductions. Your consumer reporter, Cassidy Williams, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.